Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For UA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it away to get this game going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Here he goes. They finally bring him down. But what an explosive play that time.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made on the left side. That completion sets up a third down play. Breaks an open space. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators are on the move here. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. This time it's complete. They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Well, Cook, he played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Makes a quick grab. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Powering through. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grant behind the line. It's Henderson. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Henderson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Pringle. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The offense going with the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The sure hands. It's Pringle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive here, set up at the 37. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Nelson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes the flea flicker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. They go with a direct snap. He gets loose. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Look out. Room to run here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida 35, Auburn 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Throwing for his running back. The sure hands. It's Henderson. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up first and 10. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Reinbolt. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the run here. Lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They'll run it from the gun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. And this time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
You finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
And
That's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Sets up a critical 3rd down play. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Dropping back. It's Nelson. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards in back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. May wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks clear in open space. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Coach decided to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just put on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications. And the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Snap, and he just takes a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.